The second best way to try and hold on to some extra herbs that you might have gotten from growing or from a friend, like this huge amount of dill that I've gotten from the produce box, is to freeze it. But we all know that freezing things like lettuce and soft leaves doesn't work very well because the water in the cells expand. It breaks the texture of it. So I really can't freeze the stems and stalks of my dill, but here's the trick. I'll tell you what I do is I take my scissors again, my handy spring-loaded scissors, makes it a lot easier, set my Ziploc bag up, and I just go ahead and clip across like I'm trimming a hedge or something like that. Clip right across the front of the dill, and that way I've got chopped dill that'll be frozen and it's dry. And I just go ahead and use my scissors and cut across the dry dill like this, and it's one of the ways that enables me to have this already chopped dill in my Ziploc baggie that I can go ahead and freeze, and because it's so dry it won't degrade as if it were wet. If you have too much herb, that's not a bad problem to have. Like my produce box this week gave me a ton of dill. What we can do is, after washing it and drying it thoroughly, dry it in the oven if you would like. We can dry it and chop it with scissors for a Ziploc bag to be frozen and used at a later date, or simply dried and hung. If you hang a fishing line or a string in your garage or your basement or your spare room or closet, you can simply hang a lot of this dill and just let it dry naturally. It will then crumble very well into a Ziploc bag or into a spare herb shaker that perhaps held something else that you cleaned out. So just because you get an entire month's worth of something that you can't keep fresh for more than 3 days, it doesn't mean you have to watch it die. You can preserve your fresh herbs, or the garden grown ones that people give you this year, or the ones that you have yourself that come in your produce box or from your local farmer. Don't waste it. Make sure it goes to use. Oh, and I can think of one other way to do it.